Okay, listen. I know, look, you saw the title of the YouTube video. You know what this is. I really want to start reading it now. I literally have the One Piece Manga Chapter right in front of me to read. Like, I'm ready to read it now. But I have to do the usual fanfare that we get into every time I make a video. So, good morning, happy Monday, everyone. Let's see, what's my low, my high, my active kindness? My low is that it's cold out now. As well as the fact that stupid line showed up on the camera. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, yes, it got cold out. And we went from a high of 75 on Saturday to being in the low 30s and snowing. Snowing! Mother Nature does not want us to have nice things, apparently. And it's cold again today. Alright, looks like I'm going back to wearing layers again. I guess. What's my high? But you know what? It was still a nice day after all. Actually, it was a great day. I got to spend the day with my family after going to church in the morning. The Sabres won. The Buffalo Sabres won last night. Let's go Buffalo. And I got to see the finale of Tournament of Champions Season 7. Actually, I'll save it first. I'll say this in the upcoming short, but major congratulations to Brian Voltaggio for not just, if you've been following what's going on, Brian Voltaggio has never gotten an individual win in any competition. So not only did he win easily the toughest culinary tournament ever, but it's his first win, and on top of that, he's actually the first male chef to win TOC. Yes, every contestant who's ever won TOC has been a woman. Brian Voltaggio was the first man to do it. But I'll talk more on that in the short coming up. What's my act of kindness? Well, actually, my act of kindness was I helped make dinner last night. Yep. I helped chop up ingredients for a salad. That's what I did. I helped make the salad. Okay. So if you don't remember what happened in the last One Piece Manga Chapter 2 weeks ago, Emu finally showed what he looks like. And it was probably the biggest holy crap moment of the year so far. Now, obviously, this chapter will most likely pick up where chapter 1179 left off. However, I seem to notice that whenever the chapter number ends in a 0, like today is 1180, it does kind of mark a significant. 10 chapters is essentially a volume in manga. So, for those who, it's roughly 10 chapters, give or take, for a volume. Man, I'm both nervous and excited for this, man. Okay. They gotta rip up the Band-Aid and do it. So, without further ado, One Piece Chapter 1180. Omen. There's a gulp right there, let's see. No! Okay, now we get a better look at what Emu looks like in... Okay. Everyone is looking at Emu from far, asking who he is. Seriously, I really could just get lost and look. Listen, as imposing as Emu is, I want you to understand this is actually one of the coolest designs I've seen ever. Like, ever. And you know, when this finally gets animated a couple years from now, the anime is going to go hard, dude. Let's keep going. Oh! Right, it was Gerd who was holding Saint Summers. Oh. Okay. That's... Okay. Folks, I'm about to give you a lesson what separates a good villain from a truly great one. A good villain would have would have probably attacked Gerd and found a way to get Summers free. But Emu did something much more mentally frightening. See, Gerd is a doctor, and obviously every doctor needs their hands. On top of that, Gerd also has a hobby of making tiny clothes for people. Remember, she's a giant, so making small clothes for people, for humans, that's actually quite nice. Emu cut off the tips of her fingers, not just the thumb and the pointer, like these two fingers, like these four fingers. Okay, he cut off the tips of those fingers. There is layers to that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Zoro's up. My man Zoro, let's go. Roronoa Zoro's a grown man. Okay, let's go. Harden's attacking. Ooh! Stanson kicked him out of the way and Emu cut off his leg. Ah! It's a good listen. Stanson having his leg cut off and Gerd losing the tips of her fingers, it's bad, but it's not critical. Because Chopper is there, and Chopper is a doctor too, so he can help with that, which is great. Whoa. Okay, so Zoro, the self-proclaimed King of Hell, is using he's using the King of Hell three-sword serpent. Basically, it was the technique he used against King, who Emu does kind of look like a Lunarian. Purgatory Onigiri, one of Zoro's signature attacks. What's this? Emu makes this sign. This little black thing that says omen. First of all, Emu blocked it with his tail. Okay. Pretty badass. Oh! Emu just blew away Zoro and Harden in one shot. Dear Lord, man. And it looks like Emu used the Omen technique again to heal Summers. Okay. Huh. That's peculiar. Because when Emu first arrived, a lot of the houses turned into like demonic monster-looking things. But Emu just flew away and they all looked back to normal. Perhaps whatever Emu's influence is, there's a range to it. Much like Trafalgar Law's room. Maybe that'll be explored at some point. Okay, Emu is flying. Okay. Up there's the block of ice that Gunko's trapped in. And Emu just uses Omen to blow it up. Okay. Ooh. Scott Percaban says even back at God Valley, he never felt hockey like this. Okay, Luffy's looking a little better, but still worn out from using Gear 5th earlier. Okay. Holy cow, Emu just showed up to save Saint killing him. Okay, here we go. Sanji's up next, using the Diablo Jamba. Or perhaps that's Ifrit Jamba. I can't tell because it's black and white. And Emu blows him away with a kick. So Sanji, who's known for kicking, is blown away by another kick. I mean, granted, everything I just said so far, what Emu's done. You know, cutting off the tips of Gird's fingers, cutting off Stanson's leg, blowing back Zoro with, you know, like the literal possible King of Hell, blowing back Zoro, who proclaims himself to be the King of Hell, blowing up Harden, kicking Sanji. Obviously, this is Oda's writing, but this is a villain who is not just attacking people physically, but psychologically as well. Okay. All right. Oh, Loki showed up. Ooh. You know, given what I've seen so far in the entirety of this arc, up till this chapter, Loki showing up here to take out a bad guy, normally I would be pretty okay with this. But given what I just seen Emu do, I'm legitimately worried for Loki. And remember, Loki's an ancient giant. You know, your typical giant's like, 20 meters tall. Ancient giants are 60 meters tall. He is very much towering over Emu. But I'm legitimately terrified for Loki right now. Okay, what's the dial here? Okay, Emu was looking for the guy who killed Harold because he was his servant. Loki says, he was not your servant. Harold was my father, the king of Elbaf, and I'm the man you're looking for. Oh. Emu says, I see. If not for thee, all this trouble would be avoided. And then Loki says, here in the real world, you deal with me and Elbaf. Remember that, Cloud. Oh, you know what? I give Loki all the credit in the world for being brave right now. I really give him all the... Look, my legs are moving up and down. That's how excited this is. But man, see, reading this is giving me the chills. This is seriously giving me the chills. Holy cow. What's going to happen in the next chapter? Man, I don't even want to know. Oh, it's going to be a long week waiting for this. It's going to be a really long week waiting for this. Well, I suppose it is what it is. I mean, if you're wondering if I think this chapter is phenomenal. This chapter is, like, it's legitimately awesome in every conceivable way. But I am terrified of what's going to happen next. Because, I mean, the one thing Loki has going for him, other than the fact that, you know, it is Loki, he does have the power of the Nidhogg fruit. He brought Ragnar with him. So that's going to be useful. Oh no. I wonder if Emu is aware of those ancient giants that are on Punk Hazard. Moreover, I wonder if he knows that with Ragnar he could unthaw them. Oh great, now I'm even more worried. Dear Lord. I believe I'm at a loss for words. Which probably means I should end this video saying, go read this chapter now. It was incredible from page 1 to page 17, because that looks like page 17. Oh, I'm just sorry, I'm thinking, I'm going to be losing sleep over how awesome this chapter was. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm your hilarious video for all of you guys watching. Joe for you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. See, that's how crazy this chapter was. It made me forget the day of the week. And remember, if you guys want to talk to, you're here to lend the host back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.